What is going on, folks? It's Wilson. I'm back with another video, but this time I'm going to be doing a different type of video. Has nothing to do with trading, passive income, none of those. I want to kind of show you guys the fun side of me. I've been making a lot of different videos, but in this video, I will be doing like a little reaction kind of thing. I'm an entrepreneur myself, as you guys know. I do trading, I run startups, I have my own business. And Shark Tank is one of my most favorite shows to watch again and again and again. I can literally binge this all weekend, and I'll be super relaxed. I'll be super happy, and I'm always learning something new. So what I did is go on YouTube, find a random Shark Tank clip, and I'm just gonna watch it along the way in this video and give you my reactions along the way, and hopefully give some advice to people who's looking to get into entrepreneurship or growing their business. And having a little fun. Enjoy.
I'm Ozzy.
And I'm Mike.
And we're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I'm an attorney and I fight for victims who've contracted lung cancer and mesothelioma.
And I'm an executive in the food business, monitoring our quality and food safety.
We could do that. We've come up with one of the coolest products that's ever been invented.
That is brilliant, and we think it's going to change lives. Hit it, son! Every year, Memorial Day, we go to my hunting cabin just to get away from things and clear our mind. It was on one of these getaways where we started brainstorming our business idea.
Before we knew it, we had come up with a solution to a problem that had been plaguing us for years. It's perfect.
We didn't know how we would live without it, and we thought it was our obligation to share it with the world. The reason we want to get a deal with a shark is they have contacts that we couldn't dream of having. We need a shark to get our product to the masses.
Cheers, my friend. This isn't just about us. It's about America and making people's lives better. We're hoping to stay cool under pressure if we can and land a deal with a shark. I'm Mike.
And I'm Ozzy. And together, we run the Beer Blizzard Company based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
What? Sharks, we're here for a $100,000 investment for a 20% equity stake in our company.
Mikey here's the CEO, but I'm the CRIC, Chief Redneck in Charge. And being the Chief Redneck in Charge makes me an expert in two categories: fashion and beer. And I'm going to tell you, Shark, something: warm beer sucks.
Sharks, beer tastes great, but it's got to be ice cold. You know that. But the problem with beer is once you get down to around here, that ice cold beer, it ain't so ice cold anymore.
Something had to be done.
You know what, Sharks? We did do something. When Ozzy and I noticed that all aluminum cans have the exact same dome-shaped bottom, we had an aha moment and came up with a great idea that we are sure is the cure for warm beer.
Introducing the Beer Blizzard. It's a reusable plastic, dome-shaped ice cube designed to fit the concave bottom of all aluminum beer and soda cans on the market.
The Beer Blizzard is really simple to use. All you do is freeze it and insert here for ice-cold beer.
America, you are welcome.
Sharks, Ozzy and I have been in business for just over a year now. And ever since we launched our company on Kickstarter, we've had a ton of success.
Hangovers. Now, we know you sharks love money, but the world loves beer.
Ice cold beer.
So the question is, how many of you sharks want to line up with us and help make the Beer Blizzard the second greatest invention in the history of mankind?
What was the first?
All right, so my thoughts on this business, I think, first of all, I thought it looked like a freaking piece of a refrigerator magnet that I have on my fridge. It seems very convenient. I don't know enough about this business yet. I have to continue watching this clip in order to kind of understand the sales, etc., and how well they're doing. But what I think is that it's very convenient if it can really cool down the beer. So it's a great idea, but will you carry this piece with you everywhere you go? Will you bring this with you to the bar? How am I supposed to use this? Am I supposed to go walk in Walmart, you know, buy like 6-pack, 7-Eleven, buy 6-pack, and then buy 6 of these little freaking plastics and stick it under each individual can and drive it home so I can keep it cold and before I start drinking one and putting the rest in the fridge? Like, what are the actual benefits? Is this for like a picnic? It's just not convenient to carry around so many of these little things, right? I also think the margins might be a little bit low, but of course we have to see what they have to say. For now, I think it's a pretty unique product. I don't like the name, Beer Blizzard. I mean, well, what is that, man? Might as well call it like Beer Cooler or something like that, right? But yeah, let's continue watching the clip for a little bit, and then I'll continue to share my thoughts.
Beer. Now, we're going to offer you Sharks an ice cold beer and a beer blizzard for you to look at before the Q&A begins.
Robert?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers, Laurie. Hopefully it's your brand.
I have a question. Have you ever done testing? How long would it keep your beer cold?
Mike and I had the product CAB certified by an independent accredited third-party laboratory in Atlanta, Georgia. Basically, what it says is that on a warm day outside, if you open your beer can, you've got about 6 minutes to consume it before the warm beer sucks zone.
Yeah.
Now, by using the Beer Blizzard disc, you now have 21 minutes to consume your...
So now I'm curious, like, can this be applied to other stuff? Like, can I stick it under, like, let's say, like a yogurt bottle, or like maybe a soda bottle, or even like an iced coffee, you know, like the ones you get from McDonald's with those little plastic. We'll see, but if it can have multiple use, then it makes the value much higher and a much better idea. Because, you know, if I go to like a drive-thru and I order like an iced coffee or like, you know, something like a soda, then I can just have this in my car and stick it over there, assuming it's not an ice pack that melts.
Your beverage under those same conditions
So it's
before the
21
temperature of that
minutes.
beer.
It stays cold for 21 minutes with
Right.
or without an insulator?
With the insulator.
With the insulator. So all testing was done with the insulator.
Correct.
You can just use any one of these, right?
That's correct. Every can insulator is designed to that specification.
What happens when you test it with just an insulator,
And
no beer blizzard?
Oh, we didn't test it
didn't
with
do
just
that.
Can we see the packaging? We haven't really seen the packaging.
Ozzy, there are solutions that stay frozen longer than water.
Yes, sir,
Is
there are.
this one of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you patent this shape?
We have 2 patents pending. We have design patent and a provisional utility patent that's pending right now.
Hey guys, does it work with soft drinks?
Absolutely, because aluminum cans all have the same shape.
So, you know, you named it beer blizzard, but it could be so much wider range to sodas and anything that's in a can, right?
Correct.
Nobody like
So,
that?
did you ever think about that? Like that this makes it seem like it's just for beer?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at that, Laura, I agree with you. It limits it just to beer. But honestly, Ozzy and I, we've talked about this many times. But to be frank with you, there hasn't been many times I've been walking around Pittsburgh and I saw somebody with a can insulator with a Coke in it. It's beer. This product is for beer. I mean, we're beer drinkers here. We love sports and beer, and that's what we do.
Good point.
And I think that's our market. I think it's a
point.
mistake to focus on.
Yeah, I honestly don't
Great
really
answer.
know. On your website, does anybody write reviews or say anything about it?
No, we get a lot of emails, and a lot of people. This is how we know people love it, because when we get an order, I email every single person. I say, "Thank you for your order. How did you hear about us?" And they always hear about us one or two ways. I saw your ad on Facebook, which is, "If you hate warm beer, click here." Or I was at a party and my buddy had one, I want some.
How much did you raise on Kickstarter?
Our Kickstarter campaign was awesome. We raised $43,000 in 45 days. We hit our goal in just 3 days. And we had sales to all 50 states and 45 countries around the
And
world.
what are your sales a year later?
A year later, we sold 66,000 discs. We sell them in 6-packs, so that's 11,000 6-packs. The gross was 156,000, and the net is 135,000.
I'm assuming all online.
Majority of it is online.
Oh, I love it. Hey, Ozzy, where were you on TV? It says a scene on TV.
We just did that for here. We want to make it look good. I wish I had a better answer for you, but we were drinking when we came up with that.
Have you approached any beer companies about putting their logo on?
It's a great promotional idea.
Yeah, we've made calls and they don't return our calls.
Oh,
They will now.
What are you going to use the money for?
We want to buy in volume to get our costs lower per unit by building up our inventory, increasing our profit margin for each one. We want to hire a full-time fulfillment center that could handle the orders, handle the shipments. Frankly, we're worried if we're on here, we're going to get pounded with orders. I'm scared about it, honestly.
What is your full-time job, or is this it?
No, I'm an attorney in Pittsburgh. I represent.
You just blew it.
Sorry, but
knew
it's
it.
true.
I knew it.
What kind of law?
I represent the hardest working people in America, people that get sick from breathing asbestos. Factory workers, Robert, like your dad. Steel workers, Mark, like all those guys around there that, they bust their ass day in and day out.
What does Ozzy do?
I am the Director of Quality, Food Safety, and Regulatory Affairs for one of the nation's leading food companies.
Who's going to run the business, though? I mean, because you guys have both real jobs.
If we can scale this up the way we want to, I made my mark on the food industry, and it's time for me to step down and run our business.
Ozzy, I'm not sure you need to step down. I mean, you guys did a great job, and I love how you presented it, but I really think it's a one-shot product. I really see it as a promotional giveaway. I don't see it as something you're going to build a business around. Not for me. I'm out.
Hey, Rob, we appreciate your advice. We'll drink a beer with you anytime. No hard feelings.
I like the product. I just don't know the clear direction to go with it. Even though you're going to make this a full-time job, it's not right now. And I don't know if I have the time and energy to make all those calls. I'm going to have to pass on this one. I'm out.
We're hardworking guys. We're smart and dedicated. When we need to get something done, we get it done. My clients, I love my guys, and I go up against the biggest companies in the world you can imagine. And when my guy walks in and worked in a factory for 45 years and he's dying from mesothelioma, they're gonna try and beat him up left and right. I stick up for him and I bust my ass to make sure that nothing happens to that guy. I will do the same thing for your money and we'll do the same thing for this business. If you give us a shot, I guarantee you we'll turn it around.
But I'm just worried that, it's a product. It's not really a company, right?
Correct.
Look, I like this, and I like you. Not every business has to be $10 million in sales. You guys do $500,000 in sales at 70% margins. We'll all make money, we'll all drink beer, and we'll all have a good time. So I'm going to make you an offer. 100K, but I want 25%, because I have to negotiate. Done?
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh, but wait.
I'm interested.
Move down.
What if I did 100K for 20%? I don't think this is just a promotional product. I think this is a great Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, all types of retail.
You got to decide.
Give us 1 second.
Are you really taking that time? You drank too much
Yeah,
beer.
are you taking that time?
Laura's giving you exactly what you're looking for, Ozzy.
No, we're flattered, but my partner here has a serious man crush on Mark because they're both from Pittsburgh.
Who doesn't,
We've selected Cuban, but he's got to have a beer with us. Done. Sorry, Lori.
How do I compete with a man crush?
Alright, so I think it's a very good product. I don't like what Damon said earlier, that it can't, what Robert said earlier about how it can't turn into a big business. Look at people who created simple products that change your lives, right? Like paper clips, what are those, like shipping containers, those mailing bags, envelopes. Those are all small products, but guess what? It's $1 billion business, right? I have a close friend. Their family used to run one of those latest glove business. So the ones they use in the hospitals, the ones where you just use it, dispose it right away afterwards. That's $1 billion business. Something small can go a long way, I don't believe in just ideas. Ideas are a dime a dozen. Go ahead and share it, get feedback. That's exactly what they did. Every customer that bought, they were able to go and email every one of them. That's dedication, that's love, that's taking feedback seriously, and that's how you improve your product. So I think this product can go really, really big, and I really agree with Lori that I see this in Bed Bath & Beyond. I see this in Target, and I see this at Walgreens. I see this product growing huge. I don't know how well they're doing now. I haven't seen this pitch before. Maybe I have, but I skipped past it. But I think this it will be a great product. I just don't know enough about it because they're still unable to explain in this short vid. Maybe a director cut it off or something. Whether or not it's an ice pack, does it melt? Does it, or like, what's the lifetime value of this? You know, how many people will come back and buy another pack within a year? You know, like, it's not like one of those sweeteners where, or like sugar packets where you use it and you have to buy again and again because there's repurchase orders. You know, will this require a repurchase order, and how long will it take? I'm sure you will need to buy a new one sometime soon. I mean, eventually, but like what, in what time frame? So we have to be able to calculate that to see what's the lifetime value of the customer, how many times did they purchase, and because if it's priced at, like, let's say $5, then you're only getting $5 per year from this specific customer, then that's not really a strong lifetime value. Whereas we want repeat orders, right? Is it something where like how long can it be with me? Is it just like a can of sweetener, like I mentioned earlier, where you can put in your pocket? Or do I need to bring 6 of them with me to when I'm going to like Walmart or something? I need to look this up a little bit more, but overall, I think this was a great pitch. They did really well. They shared their little personal stories, and it's definitely a unique product that I see they can expand. I would like to see them add more stuff, expand the product line, but I think it's a really good product. Well, as always, you know, just doing this video for fun. Consider this as a reaction video. If you want to see more of these type of like Shark Tank, you know, cryptocurrency, you know, trading videos where I just share my reactions, have some fun, you just let me know, and I'll be happy to make some more.